Hi guys, welcome to Bar Z. My name's Stan. I know you're expecting Chuck. This is Chuck's Surrounding, and you are on Chuck's channel. Make no mistake. This is Screwy Tuesday number 9. Hope you enjoy the show. Chuck got his box fixed. I know this thing was destroyed during shipping, and I know you guys all want to have a look at Chuck's box. So he's had this done. This is just a beautiful piece. I'm going to let him show you details of it. I'm looking at it here, but what a wonderful piece. And he hasn't told me who made it yet. He's going to tell me here in a second, but whoever did this did a wonderful job. He's also got the parts back into his Schmidt Easy View. This is a wonderful little dresser. We're probably going to go play with it on the surface grinder here in a little bit. I'm going to turn the show over to Chuck. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.
Welcome to Screwy Tuesday number 9. No, this is not Chuck Bomarino. This is Ray Cornelia, and you are not in Ray's garage. You're in Chuck's shop. So Chuck has some interesting things for you in this show. Some tool acquisitions, some tools he'd like to show you that he repaired, and some other interesting stuff. Chuck, you need to really clean this place up, man. Look at this. There's shit everywhere. Anyway, enjoy the show, guys. I'm going to turn it over to Chuck here in a minute.
Hey guys, well, it's Chuck. I'm here now. Thanks for stopping by. It's Screwy Tuesday number 9, and blessed with friends. And I just have to tell you that I'm quite moved, and it's hard to express the gratitude of having so many friends. And beyond the people that you saw a little bit prior to this and that you'll see after this, a little introduction, the friendship that I've created with many people across the nation and beyond through this medium of YouTube and the machinist community. And I just want to really tell everybody I really appreciate it, and it makes my heart really warm. So speaking of friends, as you know, the box got damaged, and you're going to see a little excerpt on this real quick. Well, I got 2 helpers in my shop today. There's my youngest son, Tim. He's monitoring play in here. I got Howie Boy. And then we got my main man helping me. Mr. Brady's in here, my grandson. And he had a good idea regarding the box that got damaged in shipping. So he's doing surgery on it right now. And he's been pulling all the screws out for me. We're going to take it apart and see if we can glue it back together, and at least we'll have some sort of box. And I showed that in a video. So it wasn't right after that video I get a comment from Brent Green at Digicon Sew. And if you guys recall, they built the toolbox for Keith Fenner's giveaway last Christmas. Well, Brent wrote and said, Chuck, you probably got more things to do than build a box, so please send me the carcass, and I want to build you a box. And I immediately responded, yes, thank you very much, I really appreciate it. And I think it was the next morning or the next afternoon, one of my friends from high school, one of my very good friends, who also watches my channel, and he lives about less than an hour away from me. He's a retired industrial arts school teacher and furniture builder. And he got a hold of me and says, Chuck, I got to build you a box. And so he built me the box. And that's this unit right here. He did it with dovetails, a little raised panel top. My buddy Gary, and just did a beautiful job. just a super job. And I really thank Gary very much. He owes me though, because I told him if he's going to build a box, he's got to teach me how to do dovetails, and so he's going to end up holding class with me. But Gary, thank you very much. And Brent, your offer to build the box, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. So, there's going to be a little fun in this video. As you saw, there was some antics here at the beginning of the video with some visitors to the shop. As you know, Tom Lipton, Oxtools, had an open house, and a group, the traveling troupe that they call themselves, Stan and Randy and Ray, and then Philip Monday came, and Ray's daughters came, and Randy's wife came, and then Craig Shafter, that lives close by, stopped by after they left Tom's. And I'm not exactly on the way home to where they live from Tom's. And it was just a great visit, super fun. I just can't tell you how much I appreciated them stopping by to see the shop and spend the time that they did. We had a nice meal. You'll see a video of that. And then we spent some time out in the shop goofing around. Again, thanks guys. I can't tell you what it meant to me. While Craig was here, I pestered Craig, and we're gonna. This is Sunday morning where I'm making this video right now, and we're gonna take a field trip over to Craig's shop, and we're going to get some footage of his Bridgeport mill that he made a mobile, hydraulically lifted mobile cradle for his Bridgeport, and also that he converted it to CNC. He just did a fantastic job, and I've been pestering him that I wanted to film it, and so he graciously let me come over this morning. He built there. You're going to enjoy the video. It's worth your time to watch. With that said, I think that's it. Hope you enjoy SCREWY Tuesday. There's a little bit of bloopers in the end here, and hope to see everybody soon. And thank you to all my friends. Appreciate it.
Do we need a cue cards?
You're on. You're on.
It's recorded.
We videoing?
That was it? That was it?
It's recorded.
Oh,
Everybody,
that would be her.
a little salute. I just want to thank everybody for stopping by. Tom, where are you?
Salute.
Yeah, you can walk around the table looking. I don't care.
That's fine. Are we good?
You notice the way it closed. It didn't close right.
Well, no, the front jaw is stationary and the rear jaw is a sliding jaw.
It doesn't close right. I'm telling you.
What do you mean it doesn't go?
Junk.
It's been.
Just here.
Well, the web will too. That web he
Yeah, the web,
uses.
it's very accurate, and I love the web.
Yeah, you're on.
Oh, great. I better watch my fucking mouth, huh?
Yeah. So I got Stan at my machine. This is great.
Oh boy.
Let's see how far you can throw apart.
So far I can throw the part.
Hey Stan, you got the mag base on?
Yeah, I think I do. Not my first barbecue, right?
He's got Howie helping him.
Yeah.
It does. I'm getting nuzzled here.
Go, Howie. Go.
That's what I thought. That's broken, but then you kept saying it was a gift.
Well, I just was wondering why it was loose like that. Now I see that.
Still trying to figure out how you got that big heavy machine all the way back in the corner.
Oh,
Came
shit.
through
Oh,
the,
through
came
that
through the
door.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to take the motor off to do it. Yeah,
Wow.
I borrowed a guy's truck that had a lift gate, and we're gonna drop it off, and I went to touch it, and it just went. Fucking thing almost bounced right off. I thought it would be
man.
like hydraulic, where it would let go.
Yeah.
Fucking thing almost
Just-
flew out of the trigger. I couldn't believe it.
Chuck, that is smooth.
I don't know. I'm just seeing what if I can get it to repeat.
Well, Stan's trying to break it for
I'm
him.
trying to repeat his issue. takes a heavy bite.
You want any kind of coolant, Stan?
No, nothing. Just stay dry. Just let me see what's going on there.
Okay, I'm good. I want to start this grinder, man. We try to use the one at Phil's work, but they always have a damn thing tied up.
It's, we're doing blades again too.
Don't they know there's a construction shop making money?
You're getting wines for sure.
Yeah.
I'm trying to come down to like a 10th or something, but
Inmates, turn to the right. Inmates, turn to your left. Inmates, turn to the front. Can you
It
point
was
them out?
him. He did it. In the black, the bald guy.
That wasn't me. It was Screwy. What? That wasn't me. It was Screwy.
I saw him do it.
All right, highlighter, step forward.
The dog smelled me.
You're
So I'm over at my friend's shop here, Craig Schaefer, and I've been pestering him for some time to start making videos of all the neat things that he's done here. And I'm pestering him. He'll be on making videos here soon, I think. But I was and we met. Craig happened to watch my channel, and he lives I don't know. We live less than 10 minutes from each other, and we've visited back and forth a couple times. And one of the things was the mobile base that he built for his Bridgeport mill. And I wanted to show that to you guys. And then he's also done a CNC conversion on the mill also. And so I'll have Craig kind of discuss it, and we'll do some video here.
Okay.
So you got to kind of talk loud, Craig.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me get over on the
Yeah.
other side here. Well, the mobile base is made out of 3/8 steel. It's pretty much just a frame, goes around the base of the mill, and it's got 4 leveling pads on it, so you can normally level the mill like you would with the built-in leveling pads that you would have on any Bridgeport. But they're a little wider, so it gives it a little more stability. And then I decided I need to be able to move it because I don't have a lot of room here in the shop, so I decided to make it lift up on wheels. And so that's what I have here is a mobile base that's got hydraulically actuated wheels. There's a single caster in the back, and Chuck can go around and take a... And that's a castering wheel. So it turns from the rear. And then in the front, on the sides, are 2 fixed wheels that also extend hydraulically, and I'll go ahead and do that. There's no proportioning valve in any of this stuff. So the mill tips a little bit when you lift it up, but it can't tip far enough to get off center and tip over. And once the hydraulics reach their mechanical limit, then it's nice and stable. And the thing will roll if you push it hard enough.
There it goes. Don't roll it out the door.
All right.
Yeah. Sweet.
So that was kind of an interesting project.
And you built all the hydraulic
I built
ram?
all the hydraulics, including the hand pump. That was a very interesting program to try and figure out how to do the check valves and everything, but it was kind of a fun thing to do.
And all the individual rams you built also.
And all the individual rams, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the wheel carriers are all profiled out of some plate and TIG welded together. And then it's got just a relief. And
Too easy.
I wanted
Nice.
to do the same thing on the lathe, but I haven't figured out a good way to do it yet.
You will. So let's talk about some of the modifications you've done here on your mill.
Okay, well, I've had this mill since, probably the early 80s. It sat in a corner back here in the shop and didn't do much with it, and I always wanted to sort of make a CNC machine. So I scoured the YouTube and the internet and followed a lot of people's advice and examples, and what I came up with was I used stepper motors instead of servos because the servos are a lot more expensive. Initially I was using the normal Acme lead screws, and that worked okay for a little bit, but my nut followers and the lead screws were pretty worn on this mill, so I ended up putting ball screws in for the X and Y. It's got a 2-to-1 reduction drive on the X and Y down to a stepper. It's mounted very simply with a plate and some stiffeners, peripherals. The covers are off. I have some metal covers to go on there. One of these days I'll put those on. I added the oiler, the single port oiling, and then about a year later a friend of mine came up with a quill drive that drives the spindle directly through a yoke, and then it's got a bearing up here and a belt drive in here and another stepper motor, and that works very well. So now I got all 3 axes and I got the motor under computer controlled. It hasn't been really wired yet. I've just got temporary wiring on it, and I need to make a electronics cabinet for it and get everything snugged up and wired properly, but I've been using it.
Well, you told me on the hydraulic rams down there, you threaded.
Oh yeah, I did thread milling for the caps on the end of the hydraulic cylinders.
Yeah, using the mill.
Using the mill, and
That's
even
sweet.
made my own thread miller out of a tap with all the teeth ground off but one.
Yeah, there you
One
go.
tooth on
One
the tap.
tooth, yeah.
One tooth on the tap.
Yeah,
And that worked really nice.
yeah.
I did the first one, and then I did the next one, and I thought, well, I'm going to go from the bottom out. But unfortunately, when I got done, it was a left-handed thread.
Oop.
So I had to make another one. little bug in the program. So
Well, that's great. And then he's working on a Logan back here.
yeah, that was all stripped
Refurbished?
down, totally
Yeah.
refurbished. New bearings, ways ground. It's got a DC motor on it, and I'm just now doing the control for it.
Yeah.
I'll have an RPM display and load meter and a
Nice.
couple extra switches.
And nice cart. That guy's sitting on another nice cart.
Yeah, I made a heavy duty cart there because
Yeah.
I want to be able to move that around too.
Yeah.
We'll see how that works out with keeping the twist out of the bed. It's a 3-point cart, so once you got it, I leveled the cart up first and took the twist out of the bed. So once you did that, with a 3-point cart, it shouldn't twist anymore after that, but we'll see how that works out. I've got provisions for leveling pads on it if I need to put them on, but I don't do anything at precision.
Well, great, Craig.
All
Thank
right.
thank you very much for sharing this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Unfortunately, I was stuck on time here. We were going to fire it up and actually run the mill, but
Yeah,
Craig and I visited too long, and I looked at my watch and said, "Oh, I gotta be home."
Yeah, electronics consists of just a PC running Mach 3 and a Gecko stepper controllers, and that's about it. Runs very well. Although it needs an enclosure because the chips go everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah. Huh. All right.